Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Rockets will kick. To start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Scanning the field, it's Watson. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Rockets offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career where the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. On the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop. Scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, it's Barry. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Working that left side. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Watson. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Flowers. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's a draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Rockets are flying down the field. Looking downfield, it's Barry. Makes the grab, it's Flowers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Looking for a man. It's Barry. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT. Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just one.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toledo. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Oh, better look out! Turning it on!
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Oh, close to the marker, it's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Barry. That's caught, it's Flowers. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Finds his man, it's Flowers. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Rockets are marching down the field. They'll go to the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this movie earlier.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Watson. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires and picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it.
Nice catch. Way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Watson. Smart move to get down with the slide. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know if they're in field goal range, they got that 3 in their back pocket.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Nestled just inside that right upright. Had to settle for the field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rockets. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Brings it to the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. The Rockets will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Got his man to the left. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. Fitted in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Barry. Pulls it in. It's Mims. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
I my old coach said, you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The Rockets have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Flowers. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flowers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And how about the complementary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
Here's the heat. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They want that clock to run. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Barry. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Bringing the heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Topper.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up for the PAT. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story on. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up by 24 over Georgia State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack for the gun. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Direct snap. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Timeout, Toledo.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Watson. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?